Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just another freckle face YouTube channel, and make sure you like, subscribe. Upload weekly, and yeah, how's everyone's week been? Or yeah, it's everyone's week. My week's actually been quite busy. I went to work all week from Sunday to Friday. Various hours, of course, but Sunday to Friday nonetheless, and hoping for a good little paycheck in December. Yep. I had a real good Thanksgiving. Hopefully y'all watched my Thanksgiving video. My vlog, Thanksgiving holiday video. Kind of just recorded my day. No specific context or anything. I just basically recorded things I did on break, at work, going to get various foods and snacks and stuff that they brought in. I wish I had made pretzels, but I was like, I had no time to do that, so. And then just recording, going home. Everybody's just talking and stuff. So yeah, I think everyone's pretty good. I was really tired that day. And I was tired the next day. I decided to go to work, and I said, yeah, I'm going to 7 to 3, and that's it. I could have did longer, but I was like, no. So, but with working a whole week, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I'm glad I get to make some good hours in, and now I said to myself, I'm not going to go back to work until like Thursday, maybe. Give myself some time off. Well, mini vacation. So that was good. School semester is about to be over, actually. December 8th is the last day for the fall semester for me. And so I might not do winter. I might just do a spring and summer and fall and just go from there. But yeah. I can't wait for that to be over. I mean, don't get me wrong, school is cool, but sometimes it can be a headache. Hold up, I'm adjusting my camera. Okay. Sometimes it can be a headache, but it wasn't too bad. But the semester's almost over. I'm pretty sure I'm doing good. If I added my grade up, how I guess I'm supposed to add it up, it seems okay, but I'm not sure. So tomorrow I'm going to ask my teacher, like, what's my grade? Because it doesn't really necessarily say the grade letter or like number. So yeah, got one more speech to do also. It's like the improv speech. She said think of like a 2-minute topic, I guess. I might do one I said I was gonna do before, like, oh, you should color, and just show off my coloring pages, I guess, if I can do that. If not, I'm not even gonna stress about it. But yeah, can't wait for it to be over. Can't wait to go to the next set of classes I have to take, which are hopefully the law classes, because I think they only do that in the springtime. I'm happy. I'm ready for it, like, especially in this political climate. Well, now that we've gotten myself out of the way, this is something I just wanted to talk about that I saw recently that I really think hurt. And I don't want to say it resonated with me, but I think it's something that kind of pushed me back from doing certain things and certain activities. But I'm just going to talk about it. So I think this was a couple of weeks ago. I heard about a very famous cosplayer that cut their expectancy short. Her name was Ash, or their name was Ash. I don't know their pronouns, but their name was Ash. They were very, very famous in the anime cosplay community. And of course, Ash is black, right? So many of us, right? And so, as I was kind of going down the rabbit hole with this story, at first I saw it and I was like, oh, wow, I'm sorry to hear that this happened. But then I kind of found out the reason why. And I'm like, I said, so once again, y'all doing this racist crap. She was getting bullied. She was getting bullied because, now, I'm not heavy at cosplay. I've done a few things here and there, but it's something that I always wanted to get into, but I always found myself not wanting to do it because of stuff like this that I see. And people be under black cosplayers' comments saying things like, this character is not black, that's not accurate, why you have to blackify stuff, like ignorant stuff like that. Like when I see a black cosplayer and they don't use a traditional, straight wig for the cosplay, I'm like, yes, I love it. This is your version, your style of it. I know exactly who you are. I love it. Then you got these folks here that just make it about them. And one thing that I always said, like, okay, so what you're saying to me is, this isn't accurate, but your version is. But let's be clear, that these anime characters aren't even white. The same anime characters that y'all like to sit here and say, oh, they're not black, they're not black. Okay, they're not white either. They're Asian. A lot of y'all be saying that, and it's like, okay, when y'all gonna realize that they not white either? So you're not showing accuracy either. And people be quick to sit here and defend this racism, and it's like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Just keep myself at a minimal and just only cosplay black anime characters? Don't get me wrong, like I said, I don't know that many black characters, but a lot of them, they don't really look, I don't even want to say appropriate, like they just look like flat out blackface. Some of them characters do, and it's not that many to go from. And I'm not saying that to discredit any black anime characters, no. It's just, it's not that many to choose from. But it's just the fact that y'all really sit here and relentlessly bully somebody to the point where they don't want to live anymore for doing something they love. This is why they say racism is expensive, it's tiring, it's old, it's all these things, and y'all still do it. Y'all find many ways to do it. Y'all find so many ways to do it, and y'all sit here and try to justify it. And then when we call you out on it, y'all like to play the victim. And I saw a post on there that had, oh my gosh, if I find it, I'll show it to you. I saw a post, and it basically had a picture of a black man and a white guy. And the black man was just like, what, like, say it to my face. And the white guy was silent. Because y'all won't say this to their faces. Y'all will not say that stuff. A lot of the stuff y'all say online on these people's comment section, y'all will not say it to their face. You won't. You just won't. You won't do it. You would never do it. A lot of you will backpedal on what you said. But if that person came to you face to face, like if that young lady came to a lot of y'all face to face, y'all would not say that stuff to her face. You wouldn't. You just would not. You just wouldn't do it. And this is a lot of reasons why I'm like, I be so hesitant on doing cosplay how I do it, because I'm like, now don't get me wrong, I am nowhere near famous, popular, or anything in between. So I can't say I would or wouldn't get recognized, but I'm like, when I first did my Friday cosplay, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear a blonde afro, I'm gonna do the things, blah, blah, blah. But now I was like, okay, should I wear a blonde afro? Am I gonna get picked on? Is somebody gonna be under my comment section talking about this isn't accurate, or this person isn't black? And eventually I was like, I don't care. I paid for it. I'm doing it my way. It's my way or the highway. And so it's just like, these are a lot of things I be thinking, like, should I even get involved in this? Because if I'm just going to be bullied, I don't want to be bullied for doing something I would love to do in the future. Like, I've been talking about doing this for years, and of course I didn't have the finances to do it as much as I want to, but I'm like, I want to do this. Like, it looks so amazing. The community looks so much loving and caring. I see these videos all the time of like DreamCon, Comic-Con, KatsuCon, Otakon, all the cons, and I'm like, bro, I would love to be there. Like, it's a handful of people I'm friends with and cool with online that cosplay, and I'm like, they're amazing. And they're black. And it's like, I'd be like, this is so great, but I'd be like, man, I wonder how much hate they get doing what they love. And I find myself just praying, like, Lord, just protect their mental, because it's too much. Like, we want to do something that we love to do. Well, they want to do something what they love to do. They want to have fun doing. And it's like, y'all bring this into this. Y'all bring this ugly and disgusting thing into this, and we gotta sit here and be like, what's the point? Like, I just want to know, what do you gain from telling somebody this isn't accurate? Because out of the one person you told that's not accurate, it's about 50 million other people doing it the non-accurate way. Are you gonna go up under a white person's comment section and say that, oh, that's not accurate because, you know, this character's not white? You're not. You're gonna go under the minorities comment section and say something ignorant and mean. And then when we gang up on you, you want to play victim. Well, too bad. Because you're going to keep getting called out on your racism and your bigotry. I'm like, this community not supposed to be about, and don't get me wrong, everybody has their flaws in the communities. Everybody. And so it's just like, okay, so what we need to just, what I'm trying to say is this. And I've heard this theory before. It's like, we as the community have to do better. And to the point where it's not where somebody's about to end their life. We don't do better after the fact that something bad happened. Do better. Call that out now. You see somebody saying something ignorant, call it out. And I get that. And it's like, me personally, I'm like, man, I don't want to argue with no stranger. But I'm like, at the same time, you're not about to sit here and argue. You're not about to sit here and say something racist under this sister or this brother's comments. Especially if you ain't going to say it to their face. Now, it's about to be my next move. If I find myself going, scrolling, and I see something again, I say, you wouldn't say it to them. I'm going to say, you wouldn't say it to their face. You wouldn't say it to their face. And I'm pretty sure they would get irate as soon as I say that. And let them, because you wouldn't say that to their face. So it's just these things where it's like, you know what, y'all push and poke and say that this person ain't black, this person ain't black. Guess what? I don't care. We gonna keep, we're black 25/8. We're black 25/8 365. We can't change our skin color to look remotely what that character looks like. It's not going to be accurate. It ain't never going to be accurate. It's a character. You're not going to accurately look like the character. You need to get out of y'all sick heads and minds that somebody has to, this has to be straightforward. No. That's just mind-blowing to me that I'm not even in the community that deep. And I find myself wanting to do it, and I'm like, no. Like, I think what I wanted to do next, if I had time, of course, and money. Well, I'm not going to say if. What I want to do next, I want to keep the Scooby-Doo stuff going. So, I'm not going to do it for Halloween, of course. But I want to do Velma. I want to do Daphne. Eventually, I might want to do somebody from Demon Slayer. Just a few. You know, it's so many ideas in my head that, man, I wanted to do, I said this, I'm like, I always want to lose weight. I said I want to do Lady Satsuki from Kill la Kill. I still want to do her. It's so many cosplays I want to do. And me seeing this should push me more to want to do it, to piss off these races even more. Like, I feel like this should light a fire up some of our butts to not only call out this stuff, but for us to sit here and do this more. More black folks should be cosplaying. Piss off these races. Piss them off bad. Let them feel hurt. Let them feel, because all it is jealousy and hurt, because they can't do it better than us. Let them feel hurt. And this is why I do what I do, because that representation matters. Even me being a 28-year-old person, seeing other black people cosplay, that's inspiration. That's representation. That makes me want to do it more and more, too. Like, that's another reason. The more I see my people do it, the more I'm like, oh man, I really want to do this. I like this. It's just something that it makes sense. So, and also, honestly, this is why this is why I color. And when I color, all these people in this book is black and brown. Everybody, black and brown. And I got anime characters I color too. I got Goku, Launch. I got the whatchamacallit, Ponyo, black. Chi-Chi, black. Freaking, I colored Harley. Sorry, my niece came in, asked for some cookies. Anyways, yeah, I got a whole bunch of people that I colored black. I got Bulma, black. Tien, black. It's a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters. I don't know why, but it's a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters. But I colored Hinata, black. Oh my gosh, I don't know who this is, but I know she's from that. I don't know what the anime is called, but I've seen her. Anyways, black. Kakyoin and Jotaro, black. Like, it's just a number of, I color the one, Akaza and his wife, black. I could go on and on about how many people I colored black in this daggone book. And I've got pages. Samurai Jack, black. Cammy, black. Krillin, black. Naruto, black. Sailor Moon, black. I mean, need I go on? Freaking Dio is black. Need I continue? I don't. Because at the end of the day, this is our representation. Our representation. We were born into a world that sat here and gave us horrible representation. Horrible representation all over. We have every right to dress how we want to do it. Dress how we want to do it. Cosplay how we want to do it. And you can sit here and be mad and upset about it, but guess what? Ain't nothing gonna change. You don't gotta like it. If you don't like seeing it, block the person. Matter of fact, don't be a part of the community, because you're gonna see it regardless. This ain't the world you're gonna live in, where a black person can't do what they want to do. Just fudge. Oh my gosh, I say a bad word, but screw you. Screw you folk that sit here and make it seem like black folks can't sit here and cosplay how they want to cosplay. Screw you. You just another racist on the agenda. And you make it seem like just because you a nerd, you part of this community, and this is what this is. Yes, we have flaws. The nerd community definitely has flaws, and they need to fix. But this is the biggest one of them all. My dear niece just keeps on coming back. Bless her heart, though. Anyways, yeah, I meant what I said. You don't belong to part of this community if you're going to spread that type of hatred. It's as simple as that. And hopefully one day, you know what? It's just, and this is my last thought. Sometimes I be wanting people to go under my coloring page videos and say something like, oh, that's character not black. To the people that want to sit here and do that, I just want to let you know, it's a cuss out brewing. Well, it's three things that I could just say okay. I could say okay or I could say okay. Would you like to get fussed out now? On the comment section on the video. You're not gonna learn till you get fussed out really badly. It's okay. But yeah, let's keep our foot on these people's heads and shoulders when it comes to this racism stuff, because that's not okay. Anyways, R.I.P. to Ash. Let's in honor of her, let's all do better and call out these folk. Simple as that. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, it's just my business. My business, Afro Sweets, not my personal business. I already said that earlier, but business is okay. So, I remember around Halloween time, everyone kept asking, are you going to do candy apples? Are you going to do caramel apples? You going to do these apples, that apples, blah, blah, blah. I said, first I was like, no, because no one really ordered anything last time. I'm not really in the mood to, like, waste my time. But they was like, no, it's like somebody said they'll order one if I do this one and that one. So I said, okay, well, I'll make them. So I made a post back by popular demand. We got candy apples, blah, blah, blah. From November 1st to 30th, which is the last day. Yeah. So you know how many people ordered apples? 2. Forgive me, my lovely significant others on the phone, but he's on mute. But 2 people ordered apples. 2. One being an old co-worker and one being my aunt. And she ordered the most apples. She ordered the most apples. She ordered 4 caramel apples with peanuts. And I finally got a good caramel recipe down, so I might stick with that. Might tweak it a little bit. I don't know. But and then someone from my old, not my old job, but I used to work with, she just ordered like an Oreo apple. Like the other apples I work with, I just, you know, experimented on them. But I'm like, this is the tough thing about having a business. It's that when you put out what you're doing for so many years and so many days, you put out what you're doing. Like when I first started, every month for a holiday, I would put something out and nobody ordered. And then like the next year, I think I stopped doing it as much because I'm like, nobody orders. I'm not gonna keep wasting my money to promote and then nobody do nothing, nobody share it, nobody do anything. Like, don't get me wrong, family share it, a few friends share it, but nobody ever orders. And then people talk about like events and stuff going on in front of me. And it's like, they're like, oh, I'm looking for this. And I'm just here like, sitting right here. And you're looking for a treat maker and you don't think So it's kind of stuff that upsets me kind of. Because it's like, Jesus. Like, it's just sometimes it'd be a nuisance. And I get it, because us as business owners, we gotta just keep promoting our stuff, keep promoting our stuff, keep promoting our stuff. And I do that. Do it all the time. I literally buy products to make the products, to show off the products. And I have extra stuff. I give it out at work. Take it to my boyfriend's job. I spread the word, and you know, over the years I've gained some type of clientele, you know, but it's like, it's not that often that I'm getting that many clients. And so like with the whole Apple thing, I was more confident in doing it because people were saying they were going to order. And this year I didn't buy no apples and re-record stuff. No, I just used video from the previous year because I'm like, these are the same apples that I'm selling. Chocolate apples. I didn't promote caramel, but I said somebody want caramel, they need caramel. And candy apples. That's why I wrote it. I was more confident this year, and I was like, this year I'm like, Jesus Christ. You know, like, dang, y'all didn't want nothing. So I think this is the biggest lesson I took from this is to never give up. Never give up. That's the best thing I could tell myself, is to never give up, because if I tell myself to give up, I'm really gonna give up. Like, it was a point in time where I was ready to give up this business. I was ready to give up, throw in a towel, for various reasons. Like, I think one was like not having help. You know, I would not putting him on the spot. I would ask my boyfriend for help, and it wouldn't be much help. And it's like, I know he don't like the help, so it's like, okay, it was just me, and I know, like, things done a particular way, and he does it how he wants to do it, and I'm like, no, I'd rather just do it myself. So it's just gotten to a point where it's like, if I'm doing an order, I may ask you to help out. At the same time, I may not. But it was a point where I was like, I'm ready to quit. And that Sunday, I won't forget it. The pastor was like, if you have a business, please come to the altar. And he just prayed with me. I can't specifically remember what he said, but I know he said something along the lines of keep going. Keep going. And I just had to take a deep breath and say, you're right. Because at the end of the day, I made that decision to start a business. No, I made a decision to be Afro Sweets. With inspiration from my mom and the stuff she didn't teach me this, but her work ethic and being a caterer for 20 plus years, it's like some of the things that the things that we do simultaneously, I noticed like she's particular about how she wants things done, and I am too. And I've had to express that numerous times to my boyfriend. I'm like, no, like you doing it this way, and this is how it's supposed to be done. It has to be done the right way, because if it's not done the right way, this is what's going to happen. You know, so we're just very particular women, and it's like from seeing her doing what she's doing, I think in my head, oh, I can do it, no problem. Yeah, boy, was I wrong. But yeah, the biggest lesson I got from this, never give up. Never give up, because now I'm in the state of, what should I do for wintertime? I think I might sell peppermint bark. Or like a Christmas bark. I think I might do barks, because I did a Halloween bark. And it was Halloween. And everyone liked it. So it's like a Halloween candy, pretzel, M&M bark type of thing. So I was thinking about doing that, like a holiday bark or Christmas bark, peppermint bark. Bark. Yeah. I might do like holiday pretzels and treats, and I should have probably did this after I did apples. Probably should have did this last week to post this tomorrow for December, but I'll think about it. Actually, I might actually do that tomorrow, probably before or after I get out of class. Get some candy, some pretzels, make it like a holiday bark, and then do maybe some holiday pretzels. I don't know. Not much to do when you're on a budget, but yeah, these are some of the things I am planning on doing. So if it gets leaked out, it gets leaked out. I don't care. But yeah, I'm not going to give up on this business. I invested a lot of time, effort, and money to this business. And one day, I hope to, buy out my own property and have my own little storefront. Oh, matter of fact, no, honestly, one of my dreams have always been to, like, if I ever won the lottery, I would buy property, like a piece of property, maybe somewhere in an area like a downtown Bel Air, or downtown in the city, or where it's busy at. I'll buy this piece of property and I'll give my mom the keys. I'll say, here, because you deserve it. 20 plus years being a caterer is not easy, especially from the comfort of your own home. Having to work in other kitchens, it's not easy. And so it's like, dang, if I ever had the money, I would just buy a piece of property, give it to my mom, and I was like, all I want is just to have my little section where I sell my treats. You can have everything else, because you deserve it. You deserve the biggest portion of that area. You will have the biggest portion. You will have the kitchen. You will have area where you sell your food, your plates, all that. And I just want my little section here. I don't require too much, especially not from her. She gonna need all that room, because all the stuff she makes, boy, oh boy, my mom is an amazing cook. Let me tell you. I always tell my mom, I'm like, girl, you can be Gordon Ramsay, Bobby Flay, Rachel Ray, Jeffrey Zakarian, all them suckers. You can be the next Iron Chef. My mama can whip up a great meal from something. She made something out of nothing. But like I said, you know, this one day, that's just my dream and my prayer, at least. That, I mean, if not me, somebody, just give her this. This is hers. When I say this is buy this land, this is your land, that means you will not be kicked off of it. You own this. And she has her section and I have mine. That's just my prayer. But I learned a lot from looking at her. And throughout the years of her being a caterer, she didn't give up. And now she's moving forward with a lot of things that she's doing. And I'm very proud of my mom. I am. So, and I'm glad she's asked me to be a part of that journey too. And we was kind of talking about that in church today. I know I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. I was kind of talking about it in church today, like being, you know, up under somebody. I can't remember what it was, like, not internship. I think it was internship. I don't know. Forgive me. Something along those lines. And when this pastor was talking, I just found myself looking like, man, you know what? I'm taking under your wing. Like, I'm like, this is kind of what my mom is doing. She's kind of taking me, was always taking me under her wing, especially when I was younger. She's like, from me doing this, she's showing me how she wants things done. And it gets to points where I'm like, okay, I have to find myself just, I know what she wants, but sometimes I'm scared to like do it, because I'm scared she's gonna say, no, don't do it. But then when I do it, she's like, yep, this is how I want it. I'm like, okay, good. I'm learning. And so I just take that as like, okay, she just take me under her wing, because she's not gonna be able to do this forever. Somebody gotta pass it on. And I'm like, I have my own business, and she sees that, and she gives me little tips and tricks. And sometimes it's a nuisance, but it helps. Because again, this is not an easy business at all. But it's like being under her wing and seeing her do it for so many years, it's inspiration. So I'm just rambling, but I'm like, basically what I got from these apples is just keep going. Just keep going. Keep pushing your content, your business content. Keep sharing your stuff. If you nobody share your stuff, share your own stuff. Like your own posts. I share those Apple things almost every day. Somebody's gonna see it. No matter what. You can share it once, twice, 3 times. Somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's gonna share it. Somebody's gonna like your stuff. Somebody's gonna message you and want to place an order. It's okay. It gets tough. But the end goal is worth it. And a lot of people, they don't even do this business for financial gain, although that is very nice. Sometimes that stuff don't even be financial gain. It's just because they love doing this. I love making treats. It's like a therapy almost. Like when I'm in the zone, I'm just making my pretzels and everything goes smoothly. I get good content. I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care about the money. I love doing this. I love when my mom does this. When I record everything that she does, I make a big video. I just like, dang, she made all this. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, and even other people's businesses, I see their content. I see the stuff that they make and do. I'm like, yeah. You're amazing. You're amazing. So, it's like, don't give up. If you got a business, if you're starting off a business, if you lost track of your business and want to get back to it, get back to it. Do it. Be like a Nike commercial and just do it. Well, folks, it's getting late. Well, I can't even say it's been getting late because it is, I think it's like 8 o'clock. But I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today, you know. I had been wanting to talk about the whole Ash situation, but I think I had needed to gather my thoughts first, kind of, before I talked about it. I'm glad I got to talk about it, and like I said, we black people, don't let none of these people discourage you. Don't let none of these folks that don't probably wash between the crack of their butt discourage you. You cosplay whoever you want. Screw these folks. And to my business owners, keep going. And to my people in school, keep going too, because that ain't easy. Anyways, y'all have a good night. You stay safe. This might upload tonight, or it might be uploaded tomorrow morning, depending on how my phone want to act. Who knows? Anyways, y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe. Remember, I'm nobody special. Just another freckle face. Just a red freckle face, honestly. Have a good night. Deuces.